Hello and welcome to the mountain videographical session with France Man. My name is Finley, it's not France Man, but when I go to say my name I always want to say some other word because I feel the repetition of saying my name over and over again is something that doesn't really align, it's not congruent with actual life. Yeah. When I was a boy in school I wanted to change my name a bunch of times to other things I thought were more cool. Taz, Max. What else? That's all I can remember now, but funny the things we do. I quite like my name, but I also think, what's in a name? Why would I think that? Anyway, this is not about this is about this. Ain't it spectacular? Let me expand your perspective just a little. Alrighty. You never see anyone doing a news report with just their head, do you? Oh wow, look, it's okay, I can stand back here and still be in shot, but I wonder if you can hear my voice still. I'm shouting. Here we are in Taiwan, it's a beautiful place. Just listen, you'll hear it. Did you hear it? Leave a comment down below. What did you hear? So it's May the 1st and I'm taking my after lunch walk because I read, when I was doing some research on Taiwan's superstitions, I found that one is to not rest after eating, because if you rest after eating you will turn into a pig. Like magically, totally, every day you do it and then eventually you just become this lazy pig. And we're humans, so you don't need to be a pig, you need to be a human. You can do piggy things, you can do animalistic, whatever, and you should. I endorse acting like animals to learn about humanity by empathizing and emulating the rest of life around us. If you can float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, then you can apply that to your life in some way for some reason. If you can be ever flowing and cool and never getting stuck like a river, then you can employ that in your life to some degree. God damn! If you got damn, then you got stop. That can be okay, because when the dam breaks, shit gets real wet. So that was a bit of a wild, wet and wild expression, wasn't it? I've begun this challenge with the Best Transformation YouTube channel, Joe, who has this wonderful challenge about consistency and single-minded focus. So the challenge is for 28 days, from the 1st to the 28th of May, to every day have a goal about doing something consistently every day. Just one thing. His goal is about eating, and it's about not eating any overt fats. Eating fruits for carbohydrates and steamed vegetables if he can't handle only eating fruits. So, but the main point is no overt fats. Other people are doing things like 100% vegan for 28 days. I can do that. Other people doing things like I'm going to ride my bike every day. I have joined in with the goal. I'm going to express myself honestly and passionately once every day, at least once every day, and record it and upload it to YouTube. And that's kind of like a threefold goal, but not really. It's one action that has a couple of steps. Because my eventual super goal is to feed my family with these videos. Like feed videos, I have to figure out how to bioengineer my family to be able to sustain themselves with videos. Just watching my content can be so energizing and uplifting that they no longer need nutrition. I don't know how, but the transhumanist agenda is coming through, so don't worry, it'll happen. Things like that will start to happen soon. You've already seen it happening. Don't worry, I know you're up to speed. So, let's do it. If I haven't already had a truthful core sort of truth outburst yet, I don't know, let me know if you think that I've already done that, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try and do it some more right now for my, like, this is the part of the challenge today. I'm doing it now. I'm going to do it into the mountains. I wish I had my ukulele here to give us some, no I didn't, no I don't. That's all the rhythm I need today. Okay. If you'd have told me years ago that today I'd be here today, living this life, with this life, together, in this life, at this life, I'd have told you, wow, perhaps. But I doubt it. I'm really comfortable here, and that sounds lovely, and I do dream of other things. But I'm an emulator. I can't take those steps on my own. Now I know I can. It's damn scary. And at times it feels so dark and difficult. And it's so easy to feel lost. Did I do the wrong thing? It doesn't sound like it. You've got to take steps in this life. Even these rocks that you can't see but are holding you up are taking steps every day. They're moving always. Very, 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 very imperceptibly to you because you're moving at a different speed. I nearly said slowly, but they're not moving slowly because slowly is what I think exists. Slowly doesn't exist. Slowly does exist, but only in my... So we got this one, and then within that one we got this one, and then within that one we got this one, and then blah blah blah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you do. Slowly is relative, but movement is everywhere. Movement is everything. You've got to keep moving. You've got to keep taking steps. If it makes you feel afraid and you think, oh, I couldn't do that, you've got to do it. You've got to do it. And if it should so happen that you want to do it and then circumstances prevent it, then take the energy of you've got to do it and live in the world. Because you don't know how much you will look back and think about how you used to look forward to something that never would happen. And how, now that you're here, in this time, you've done so many things you thought you could never do, and all you had to do was take a little step in any direction. Take steps. Make sounds. Prove to yourself that you do exist. Now I'm contemplating the difference between a self-reflective, honest expression and this type of expression that is fueled and made with experiences and yeah, made of my own personal experience, but addressed and expressed as encouraging, like, you outside of me do this. But really I'm talking to myself as well, reminding myself, pushing myself further along this path, stapling myself to the trajectory that I'm I'm on. So when it gets dark again, harder, colder, slower, I can remember, mate, you stapled yourself to this trajectory, to this path. Don't worry, just keep taking steps. Doesn't matter at what speed. Just keep moving, make some sounds. Alright. Give thanks. Give what you've got. Everything is conscious. Really. 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 No, really. Not even just like, what do you mean everything is conscious? Like fish and cows? Yeah, fish and cows are conscious. What about birds? Yeah, birds are conscious. And snakes? Snakes are conscious too. Oh wow, really? What about insects? Insects are conscious. Banana trees? Conscious. Rocks? Conscious. The air you breathe? Conscious. Don't treat your life like you got it on special. Like it could go out of date soon. Don't treat the life like it ain't good enough for you. I relax so much that my single-minded focus explodes into super general, the broadest scale, which is what I love. We've become so specialized in this day and age. How many different sciences can you learn about? All of those different sciences will keep you under the one banner of science. There is only life. Death is a part of life. There is only life. Get amongst it. And that's it for today, That's it for today. Thank you for joining me in the desert. Remember to stay hydrated, eat lots of plants, because if you don't eat the plants, they're going to overpopulate this place and we'll all be plant food. We've got to keep that shit under control. Pat some animals today. Don't fucking eat them.